Yes. All right, series speech. 1, 2, 3.
When I was in the 5th grade, I found out that I'd be wearing uniforms the next school year. I was devastated. I always found joy in picking out my outfits and dressing in my own personal style. I remember telling my mom I wasn't going back to public school. I wanted to move schools immediately. I cried over the dress code change all summer long leading up to the first day of school. Looking back at this time, I was very dramatic. While I admit my reaction was over the top, I felt like my freedom was being taken away. There was no more dressing my own way, no more individuality. It was very upsetting. Today I want to talk about a topic that affects many students, school uniforms. Many people argue that uniforms promote discipline and unity. I believe that there are many more downsides than there are benefits. I wore school uniforms for 6 years. I believe my personal experience makes me credible to speak on this topic. The first downside of uniforms is the financial burden put on families. One argument I've heard in favor of uniforms is that families who are less fortunate don't have to worry about buying clothes that make their kids feel adequate or equal to everyone else. Not only do these parents have to buy school uniforms, but they also have to buy their children clothes for outside of school. Without uniforms, kids could use their school clothes for other purposes. Around 16% of parents said that they had to cut back on food and other essentials to pay for their children's school uniforms. 13% have said the costs have pushed them into debt. In my own personal experience, my parents struggled to afford school clothes along with my other non-uniform clothing. My mom and dad always wanted me to have the best, and when the new dress code was enforced, that did not change. I've always been grateful for that, but I definitely saw the struggle it caused. We cut back on spending in other areas such as eating out, going on trips, and the amount of money we spend on groceries. Not only do uniforms cause a burden for some families, but they also limit the ability students have to express themselves. Everyone is unique in their own way, and one way to show who you are is through your clothes. When forced to wear the same outfit everyone else is wearing, your individuality is taken away. While there may be some ways for you to express yourself even with uniforms, many schools don't allow other styles of expression. For example, many schools not only require uniforms, but also prohibit certain hairstyles, accessories, or even makeup. Along with school uniforms causing financial burdens and limiting individuality, there's also no evidence that they improve academic performance or discipline. Instead of introducing a new dress code to help with the behavior problem, schools could actually focus on the children who bully or struggle. Schools need to actually enforce other rules and stick to them. After so many behavior issues, a student should be removed. Some studies suggest the opposite. A study done by Ohio State University said school uniforms weren't connected to any kind of changes in bullying or behavior. It was also found that students who did wear uniforms reported a lower level of belonging. Overall, school uniforms cause financial burdens to already struggling families, they stifle individuality, and there's no proof that they improve the overall school environment. These are things that can affect a child's entire life, not only in school, but also in their personal life.